So here we go. Day 5, encouragement and feedback. I hope you are excited about today's presentation. So let me greet you again. Good evening, teachers, academic managers, and principals. Today is day 5. Our topic for today is encouragement and feedback. This lesson is very important because, like yesterday, words can help or hurt students. It can destroy our students' ideas and thinking skills as well. So we need to be very careful about the way we communicate with our students. It can affect their learning. But before we start day 5, encouragement and feedback. We will review day 4. Yesterday we learned about classroom management using calm voices, giving clear instructions and helping students behave and learn in our classroom. Classroom management, that was about yesterday. Now let's check our understanding with a true or false quiz. So please listen carefully. I will read one sentence. You decide true if the sentence is correct, false if the sentence is not correct. Think first. You don't need to answer right away. Number 1, classroom management helps students learn better.
True.
True.
True,
True.
right? Yeah, that's right. So good classroom management creates a good learning environment. So that's true. Number 2, shouting is the best way to control a class. What do you think about this?
False.
False.
False, right? So if we shout too much in the classroom, it means we can't control the classroom really well and it's out of control. So the only option that we have is to shout at the student, but it's not the best idea or the best way to control a class. So your answer is correct. Shouting makes students afraid in some cases, but they are not respectful. They don't learn to respect their teacher, but they will have fear and some kind of worries if the teacher is shouting all the time. So it isn't a good idea. We should be gentle and patient. They helps. They help in many ways. Number 3, clear rules help students learn what to do.
True.
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 True,
True.
right? Yes. Rules give students directions, and if we send specific rules, students know what they need to do. And number 4, teachers um, should use calm voices in the classroom.
True. True.
True.
True, right? Yes. Thank you. Your
True.
answer is correct. Calm teachers create calm students. So that is correct. Number 5, classroom English helps with classroom management.
True.
True, right?
True.
Yes. So classroom English means the English we use in the classroom. So clear English helps students understand instructions. So it helps in some ways to be good classroom and to control the classroom really well. So good classroom English helps our classroom. Number 6, students should be punished every time they make a mistake.
False. False.
False.
False.
Okay. So that's correct. Mistakes are part of learning. We all know that. And so we guide students, but we don't punish them every time they make mistakes. We will encourage them. So that would be for today's lesson, encouragement and feedback. Number 7, routines help students feel safe and focused.
True. True.
True, right? That's right. So they can expect what will happen next. If we do something regularly, they will learn what our styles are. So that's correct. So routines help students know what comes next. Number 8, teachers should give teachers should give clear instructions before activities.
True.
True, okay. So clear instructions reduce confusion. If we give clear instructions, they can understand better, and so they know what they need to do. Number 9, encouragement can improve students' behavior.
True.
True. Again, that's true. Correct. So very good. Encouragement motivates students as well. So if we can encourage our students really well, they will do better. Even though something something that they have to do is difficult for them, they will try. The last one, good classroom management means students are always silent.
False.
False. Okay, that's right. So it's false, right? Uh, so students can be noisy in the classroom as well. That doesn't mean that our classroom management isn't good, because students can talk during learning activities. The goal is active learning. If we use active learning in the classroom, if we let them do group work or let them present and let them do pair work, they will talk, so the classroom can be noisy. So number 10 is false for that reason. So the goal is active learning, not silence. So students shouldn't be silent all the time or most of the time in the classroom. All right, because we need to use our student-centered approach in our classroom. So number 10 is wrong. Good classroom management doesn't mean students are always silent. So now I think we are okay. So before we move on, just answer yourself. Give the answer to yourself. It's like self-assessment. So you don't need to answer these 3 questions. So ask yourself, so do I use calm voice, or do I give clear instructions in my classroom, or do I encourage my students when they make mistakes or when they need some help, when they don't understand the lessons? So we need to ask ourselves to be a better teacher or better teachers. Okay. Now we will move on to day 5, encouragement and feedback. Let's learn how to use our words to help students grow. The first one that we need to consider is, what is encouragement? Okay. I'm going to give you some ideas. So there may be other answers as well. So encouragement means saying kind and positive words. It helps students feel confident if we encourage them well or in the right way. And it motivates students to try it again, even though uh, something that is difficult for them, they will try if we encourage them in the right way. And it supports learning, not judging. We're not judging our students in a very harsh way or in an unhealthy way. We encourage them, but we shouldn't use white lines um, to make them do something that they don't want to do, because that is not a healthy habit. So encouragement helps students feel safe to learn. If they feel encouraged, they will try. So we can say it helps students feel safe and happy to learn. Encouragement is not only for correct answers. Even they make mistakes, we need to encourage them to try again, not to worry about their mistakes. And so we can also share our experience as well. So these are some ideas about encouragement. So we use kind and positive words. Another thing is about the reason. Think about the reasons. Why do students need encouragement? To feel confident and to reduce fear of mistakes, to enjoy learning English and to try speaking more. encourage students. If students are encouraged, they will learn better. Many students are afraid of making mistakes and they feel shy. They don't want to speak English. For that reason, encouragement helps them try it again. They need to change their mindset. They need to change the way they think about English. Some people, they have bad experience of learning English. They didn't have a very good environment to help them speak English. So when they think about English, that is very difficult for them. They know how to read and how to write, but for speaking, it's like a burden for them. For that reason, we need to encourage them more and more, not to be afraid, and so to feel confident and to enjoy learning English and to speak more. So it plays a very important role. Encouragement plays a very important role in learning English, not just only learning English in other areas of learning things as well. So there are some common encouraging words. These are some examples. You may have your own word to encourage your students, depending on what you are teaching. Right. So example like good job and well done, very good and nice try and great effort. And so when you're teaching math students, they have to use critical thinking like geometry when they are doing the lessons of geometry or the other lessons. But when we are teaching listening skills, um, we need to use other words. So these words are very simple, but very powerful. We should use encouraging words every day in our classroom. So that means we are showing our understanding of our students, what they're doing, and what their problems are. We are appreciating, and we try to show our kindness to them as well. So these are some of the common encouraging words that we can use in our classroom. These are some general words we can use in any kind of situation. If you don't want to use these general words, you can also be specific. If their writing is good, we can say, "Oh, your writing is very wonderful." You also put some very good ideas that I haven't thought of. You have very creative thinking skills. So we can also be more specific if we don't want to use these general words. It's up to the teacher. And encouragement for effort, not only for correct answers. We can encourage for the effort. Sometimes students, they even though they work really hard and they make mistakes and they didn't answer the question really well. So in that case, we can praise their effort. So example like this, good try, and then that's okay. Try it again. You're learning, even though you didn't do really well or you didn't get the points that you expected. We can say you're learning. Don't worry, keep going. So we're encouraging and we are showing our appreciation for their efforts. So effort is important. So we can remember about that. And sometimes students try, but the answer is not correct. So in that kind of situation, we can use one of them. So we stay encourage them. We encourage their effort, not because they are correct, but because they at least they tried. So we should also appreciate that. So that is also another thing that we should consider. Sometimes as teacher, we already expect our students to be the best and to get all the answers right all the time. But we shouldn't expect that way because we all have strengths and weaknesses. So we should encourage we should encourage to do better, even though they make mistakes. And now is another area that is feedback. Yesterday we Celsia and Winshin asked a question about the differences between criticism and feedback. So the question is, what is feedback? Feedback means telling students how they're doing and helping them improve, guiding them gently, but not shouting or blaming. So I am referring to positive feedback. I'm not talking about negative feedback. Sometimes when we are angry, or when we have a bad day, or when we have some problems at school or at home, so we can use negative feedback. But we should be careful not to give negative feedback because feedback helps learning grow. But negative feedback can hold back their learning. It can make their learning stop or not to grow. So feedback should be gentle, but not angry feedback. It should be gentle and kind. By that way, they will try to think about their mistakes and learn better. Okay, so in the classroom setting, we tell our students how they are doing and help them improve, and we guide them gently, but not in a very very pushy ways. We don't shout at them and we don't blame them. So that's something we should consider and when we give feedback. So now I would like to give you some examples of positive feedback. So positive feedback makes students feel proud. Listen to these examples. If we say like these, good answer. Yes, that's right. So they will feel confident if we use this language. Yes, that's right. I like how you tried. And then we praise them. And you did it. So positive feedback builds confidence. Students will gain confidence in their actions and performance. By that way, they will be more interested in our lessons and they will do better. Right? And so we should always smile when we give feedback. We should also show our emotions as well. So this is about giving positive feedback. So we would never ever think about giving negative feedback because we shouldn't expect the result right away. It can take time. It can vary from one student to another. Okay, this is about positive feedback. And another thing is when they make mistakes. When we give feedback, the students may ask some questions like, teacher, I don't understand why this is correct. And so in that case, we should try to correct them in a polite way or in a gentle way. We shouldn't be so harsh. We shouldn't point out their mistakes right away. We should let them think about their mistakes sometime, and then we should show the real answer is, or the real what their real problem is later. Right? So the last time it was like 3 days ago when I asked you how to check students' understanding. So your answers are your questions are very interesting. They're also very helpful. Why do you think this is correct or something like that? So instead of let's say students will make mistakes, that's normal. So we shouldn't say like wrong or no. Instead of saying that,
No.
so we should say to them, like, let's try it again. Let's try it again, man. So let's find out the answer together. Not you alone. So I would be with you in some ways. So that means let's try it again, and we will guide them. So you should try to think about this part of the question, and after that, the whole question, something like that. And then after that, we will say almost. Almost means nearly correct, but you're not correct yet. No. All right. So we can also say good try. Listen again. Good try. Yeah, listen again. That your answer is very close. You can also you can also think it that way, but you need to consider the context in the listening. Let's say you should what they are talking about. Think about it and then write the answer. So something like that. If they make mistakes, so this keeps students confident. if we correct them in a gentle way.
Good job.
All right.
Listen.
So we should use this one, polite feedback,
Okay.
instead of correcting them right away. Sometimes it can discourage them if you give them the correct answer right away and then tell them that you're wrong. Why aren't you listening to me? The other students understand my explanation and they all got correct. Why are you wrong? So if we say like that, they will feel discouraged and they will lose respect to their teacher. So we shouldn't use that kind of language, and because it's in the classroom. In the classroom setting, we should be polite. It's not one-on-one consultation or discussion. So we should consider using this one when we try to correct our students' mistakes. Another thing is when you think about two things, encouragement and feedback together. So we can use encouragement and feedback together as well. So example, you can say good try. So that is like we're encouraging them. Oh, very good. We're praising them, right? So let's say together. Let's say together. So let me like good try mean you did something great, but that wasn't correct. So let's say together. So we are asking them to do something together. I will help you, and I will make you correct. So something like that. So we are using both. We are encouraging them. Good, that's good, but not quite right. Let's do it together. So something like that. So encouragement and feedback together in this, let's say, in these two sentences. Another thing is nice effort. So we praise them. Very similar to good try, the same meaning, similar meaning. And can you try one more time? Can you try one more try? You mean like, so you have been working really hard, but try it again. Can you try one more time? It's a request. So can you do it again? All right. So we can use both. So before we criticize someone or before we give feedback, we should praise them first because they did something they did something great. So we should praise them. After that, we will help them to be better. So can you try one more time? One more time. So encourage first, then guide when they make mistakes. I think it really works. And so now is about classroom connection. So in the classroom, as teachers, we should encourage our students every day. We should correct politely because we all like politeness. And we should smile and use a calm voice. We shouldn't be too loud in the classroom. That means we can't control ourselves. So we shouldn't be that way. We should help our students feel safe. So that means they should feel like our teacher is not dangerous. Our teacher is very polite and very gentle and very kind. So we should be in that way. So we shouldn't shout at them too much, even we are angry, or even they make mistakes, or they bully other students or another student. All right. So we should help our students feel safe. In the classroom, encouragement helps with classroom management and student behavior and English speaking. When they feel safe, uh, they learn better. So this is something we should consider in our classroom. Encouragement, positive feedback, and classroom management. They all are interconnected in so many ways. So I'll give you about 5 minutes. Um, Now it is practice time. Think about the thing that we are doing in the classroom and the way we communicate with our students. Now is the time we need to think about our strategies or teaching techniques in the class. So please work in pairs like yesterday. One teacher is the student, and then another teacher is the teacher. Okay. So practice saying encouragement, feedback, and gentle correction. So three kinds of situation. Example, students makes a mistake. So what are you gonna tell your student. If one of your students makes mistakes, another situation is students answers correctly. When your students answer correctly, are you gonna ignore them, or what are you gonna say to them? If your student is shy, what are you gonna do? Think about it. Okay. So the key thing is, even we may experience these kind of things in our classroom. Some students, they are slow learners. They can't keep up with their classmates. So it's very difficult to treat them like in a very nice way. It's not like 1 day or 2 days. It's like every day that student is left behind. So in that kind of situation, what are you gonna tell that student? Right, think about it. So use encouragement and feedback. Three kind of situation. I'm gonna send things to remember about today's lesson. Encouragement builds confidence, and feedback improves learning. Kind words matter, so kind words are important. The way we use our words is very important. Good teachers encourage, not discourage their students. So let's remember, good teachers encourage students, correct gently, and use kind words. Our words can change a student's confidence and the way they learn the lesson. We should always be kind, even like they mock us and they didn't even they don't appreciate what we are doing. But little and little, they will feel a little ashamed, and then they will learn better because they are always polite students who listen to the teachers. So these are some of the things that we should remember. Encouragement builds confidence, and feedback improves learning. Kind words are important. So expressing support and confidence. Now I will be talking about general English. Encouraging words in daily English, and that's one thing. Another thing is speaking kindly and positively. The last one is building confidence in others. This lesson is very important, but the same topic in the classroom and outside the classroom. We should be polite and we should be supportive, and we should express our confidence as well. Our words can help people grow and make people afraid. So we will learn how to use simple English to encourage students and our co-workers or colleagues. We don't need to use complicated English or um, very advanced or academic English when we talk to people around us. We can just use simple English because in everyday life, even native speakers, they use simple English. They don't use complicated English. They don't use compound sentences a lot when they speak. So we can just use simple English. So learning objectives for this one is by the end of this lesson, I hope we will be able to understand what support and confidence mean, and we'll be able to use simple English expressions to support others or people around us, and speak in a positive and encouraging way, and help students and colleagues feel confident. We don't need difficult English. We just need simple English. It is enough. So what does expressing support mean? So here, expressing support means showing care, and support means helping someone. Support means encouraging someone and standing with someone. We encourage somebody and we stand with that person. And we let them know they're not alone. We are with them. So that means support. Some of the example ideas are as follows. The first situation is when someone is learning. So that is situation example one. We show support when a student makes mistakes. When someone makes a mistake, we just try to be with them and we help them because in the classroom we know better than our students. And when someone feels nervous or afraid, so we show our support. A teacher feels tired or nervous, it can happen because we are humans. But whatever it is, we try to show our kindness and support to our students. Support tells people they are not alone. We are with them. In one way or another, we will be supported and we will help them when they need our help. So that's what we do in the classroom. All right? Students are learning and we are teaching them and we are showing them what they need to do. What does expressing confidence mean? Okay, so now it's about confidence. That is the second topic. Expressing confidence mean believing in someone, all right? And then saying you can do it, helping others believe in themselves. So confidence means believing in somebody. So we let them know and we let them feel safe that we believe in them. We know that they can do that. Even though they're not ready, even though they feel nervous or they don't think they are ready for doing something, we let them know that we assure them, oh, no problem, I will help you. All right. So we scale for them. So it means saying you can do it. I believe in you. So that is expressing our confidence in somebody. What can confidence do to a person? So confidence helps people to try again and to speak more and to learn better. So they feel like they are safe and they're not in a dangerous situation or they're not in a hostile environment. So they will do these things. So when we express confidence, people feel stronger, braver, and more willing to learn. Okay, so that's why we should express our confidence to people around us. It can also include our classroom. Students are noisy, but we would say to those students, can you be like listen to me about 5 minutes or 3 minutes? After that, I will listen to you. We can also give them some chances. Like if you wanna, if they are talkative, we can ask them like, oh, let's say one student is very noisy and then controlling the class by making noise, and we can say, uh, we can invite that student in front of the class if they have to say something important. We can politely say like, we also want to listen to you. I think you have something important to tell all of us because you're making noise and you are speaking very loudly. So we can invite that student and that student will listen to us in return. So we can also try some some techniques, and we can also let them know that we believe in them, in their performance, in their learning the lessons. So why is this important? Expressing support and confidence. Two things. Why it is important? We express our support and confidence because people learn better when they feel safe and they learn better. And encouraging words reduce fear. So that means students or people around us speak more when they feel encouraged. They have no fear because they believe we are listening to them. So they will open their heart. If students are afraid, they stop trying. Right? So students become more active when they believe they are supportive and they have people who trust in them or who express their confidence in them. So they will become more active because we all like to get attention. Students also say. So another reason for expressing support and confidence is we teachers build positive relationships. If students feel supportive, they keep learning, and words can build people up or break them down. So our words. That's why even though we can't see our words, they are powerful. They can change people's lives. And now let's look at some simple expressions of support, simple English expressions like these. It's okay. Don't worry. Take your time. Right? Um, Instead of like trying to argue with them, we would just let them know that it's totally fine. Right? We try to understand their feelings and emotions. It can even be our coworkers or colleagues or other teachers in the school as well, because teaching can be very stressful. It's also very time consuming. So teachers may have some problem as well. In that case, we can show our support to our fellow teachers. We can say, don't worry, take your time, think about it, but don't make that decision very quickly. Think about people around you, your family, and you're very helpful in the school as well. So I don't want you to do that, but you can make your own decision. We shouldn't be too pushy. If they want to do something, if they want to make their own decision, we should let them do that, but we should let them think about it. So that's something that we should do to show our support. And then this is for students or our fellow teachers as well. So I'm here to help. So especially the principal or academic managers can use this one to show their support um, to the teachers, and that's fine. But we should use a calm and kind voice. Some people they use in a very authoritative way when they talk to someone. That is not very good. If we are very bossy, so people or students may not reveal their hearts, and they don't show they don't show their real feelings to us. So we should be kind and we should be gentle for that reason. And these sentences are short. They are easy, but they're also very powerful. Right? These are some of the expressions that you can use, and we all know these expressions. And another thing is about expressing our confidence. So encouraging expressions like "you can do it," right? "I believe in you," and "you're doing well," and "good try," "keep going." And we should smile, and we should use positive tone. The tone mean like voice. So when we say these words, students feel brave, and it can also include me and then my fellow um, teachers. So they feel they can try again and they can do better if we show our confidence in them. Now, let me give you some classroom examples that we can use. These are just pure examples. You can use your own ways and your own phrases. So we can say, good try, try it again. And that's okay. Let's do it again. Probably teaching math or teaching students um, how to do the read the passage exercises, or you're improving. So we can use these expressions to our students and teachers to teachers. It can be our fellow workers. You did well, and your lesson was clear. This one is for the principal or the academic manager. You can handle it. All right. So support is not only for students. Teachers, we also need encouragement and support from people around us. So whatever we do, we need audience. If there is no one, we can't do anything. For that reason, people pay them, even like the richest person in the world, or even the president of the United States, Donald Trump. They even like when you think about 10 years ago, Joe Biden campaign, they pay $500 for each attendant for their rally. So what I'm saying is we need encouragement and we need audience and people around us to support us, whoever it is. It doesn't matter students or teachers. We need that. So these are some examples that we can use. We try to support them in the way that we can. Another thing we should consider is our voice or tone, because it plays a very important role. So same words, different meanings. You can think about it. So angry voice. So we can say, try it again. Try it again. Okay. I won't give you the answer. Try it again. So students may have some kind of fear in their mind if I use it that way. And I don't smile and I just say, try it again. Okay. I will give you only 10 minutes. If you can't solve the answer, if you can find the answer in the paragraph, I won't teach you anymore. So we shouldn't use that kind of language. It isn't very good. Students can get negative ideas or negative feelings, and they don't feel good if I speak in that way. So instead of using that kind of tone, I can say like with a kind voice, I can say, try it again. Just try it again. I think you can do that, and you will find the answer in the paragraph. Now your answer is very close, but not quite right. Instead of saying like, it's not right, we can say not quite right. All right. So we should consider these three things: our tone, our facial expressions. We should smile, and we should also think about our body language. And because these things show support and confidence, our voice, our face, and our body language. So we should smile, speak gently, and be patient. We should be patient. Okay. So that's the thing I just want to share with all of you. This one I'm gonna skip it. We don't have much time left, so we won't do this one. This is pair work again. One person is a student who make a mistake, and the other person is the teacher. It's pair work, so two teachers use these status like it's okay, and we will say something, and you can try it again, and you can do better. I think you can fix it. You can fix this error or something like that. So good job. So I'm gonna skip this one. Um, so key takeaways. Let's review. Say support means care and help, and confidence means belief and encouragement. And we don't need big English or complex English. We just need simple English. It's just enough. Simple English is used in everyday life. Even native speakers, when they speak, they use a very simple language. So teachers' words matter. Our words, the way we communicate with our students or people around us matter. They're important. So encouraging teachers create confident learners. Okay. So these are something that we should remember at the end of today's presentation. You all know that I'm not giving you new information. I'm just like reminding you something that we should do in our classroom. So, as a friendly reminder, let's make a promise today. We will use kind words every day and encourage our students, support each other as teachers, because our words can change a classroom. It can even change the environment or the community we are involved in. So thank you so much. This is about today. That's all I want to say for today. So as a friendly reminder, this one is for tomorrow, day 6. We will have a micro teaching session from each school. We all know the teachers' names. So Sia Tupine from Bay and Sia Turat Milangu from Moya. Teacher Gizimwe from Munye. Sia Josin Tom from Pakoku. And teacher Mito Ramyo from Jabudong, and the last one is teacher Kitwe Nine from Lasho. So we have 3 female teachers and 3 male teachers. That is for tomorrow. Our focus will be classroom English. So it can be any lessons. It can be human subject, English, or math, or any other subject that you have in mind. It doesn't matter what you teach. The main goal is to just use classroom English. You don't always need to speak in English all the time. Example, when you're teaching history or Burmese. The main goal is to use classroom language. Classroom language means the English that we use in our classroom. It can be giving instructions or asking questions or changing the directions or transitioning between activities. So all the things can be included in the classroom English. So again, you just need to prepare a simple lesson or activity, just only one. You don't need to prepare a whole lesson, just only because our time is our, let's say, teaching time is only from 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, so these are some of the things that you should consider. So you're going to use greetings, you're going to give comments, and you're going to use classroom instructions. You're going to ask questions, and we will be answering your questions tomorrow. And another thing is polite tone. So you're going to use a polite tone, and you're going to teach as if students are in front of you, even though there is no student here. But we will be your students tomorrow. So this is about tomorrow. Instead of Saturday, it will be Sunday. Integrated teaching practice. Full classroom English use. You can even end your teaching session by saying goodbye or see you tomorrow. It's up to you. You are free to do whatever you like to do, but the time frame is just only between 5 and 7 minutes. Let me remind you, the goal is not perfection. You don't need to be perfect in everything that you're going to say. The goal is to try, practice, and learn from each other. The last part, learning from each other, is our main goal. So I encourage you not to worry a lot. We are here to learn from each other, not to criticize, not to do any other thing, but to support and learn from each other. Okay, this is about tomorrow. And I would say thank you all and have a good night. Tomorrow will be integrated teaching practice. Thank you for your attention. If you have any other questions or any comments, you are welcome to do so.